Well, hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. That is Monday, March 16th. Um, and for those of you who are watching as we go along, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop a question in the chat feature. And for those who are watching the recorded version, if you have any questions about some of the stuff I'm going to go over today or anything else related to kvCORE, as always, you can reach out to me via phone or email. Or set up a meeting one-on-one with me. So today we're just going to look at the business analytics, feature with kvCORE. And the purpose of business analytics is it just shows you some of your numbers with kvCORE, total number of leads, the lead source, and then kind of how you're doing in terms of lead nurturing. So you might notice that it's the screen looks a little bit different today. I'm actually using Firefox to access the kvCORE analytics. For some reason on my computer, Google Chrome doesn't load the page. That is probably just something that's wrong with my computer, but we know that Chrome is the preferred browser for kvCORE, but for some reason the analytics page doesn't open on mine. I'm sure it will on yours. But if you have a problem there, maybe just changing your browser might be the best bet. So kvCORE Business Analytics, it's accessible here, and it's kind of important to just check this every once in a while. See how many leads you have, what your best lead sources are, where you're having the most success generating leads, and then looking at areas you can kind of improve on. See how you're doing in terms of email responses, how many active leads you have, and how well they're being nurtured. So it's just good to kind of check this every so often and just kind of see where your numbers are headed. So this is where this is the first screen that's going to show your pipeline. Just this is a company scope, but I can look at myself too. Of course, it's significantly fewer because I haven't loaded my contacts in here, but it's still the same for everyone. So it's got your total number here, your sphere and your prospect. This is probably pulling from our total as a company, but new leads, active leads, clients under contract, and then those that are listed as closed. These lead statuses, of course, will not be changed unless you change them manually, or if you have active leads. If you're currently engaged in text conversations with them, they'll be listed as active leads. But once you help a client close, it's good to kind of move that client from prospect or whatever, any of these statuses to close, so that you kind of track and see how many deals you're closing, and then you can create content for your create automated content for all the people that you've helped close. So that's just one thing you can do. Of course, this is just all however you want to stay organized and track them. So your pipeline, that's the first tab here. Next will be the source performance, and this is in relation to your lead source performance. And it kind of just shows you can choose the time period. So in the last month, as a company, we've had all these different lead sources, and you kind of look at this graph and see where the most leads are coming in on. As you can see, we had a massive lead import 6 days ago. So that we had 18,000 going on one day. That's, of course, the major spike here. But you can also take these out. You can say, okay, I don't want the lead import in here. And then it changes the graph a little bit. Click update. There you go. And then it changes the graph here. So this kind of gives us better data. So yeah, Property Boost is, of course, very, very powerful with lead generation, the Open House app, and things like that. And then down here, it's got the breakdown. How many new leads, how many did you put under contract and closed, things like that. Next is your activity. How many search alerts are going out, phone calls, texts, emails. And then this is also an important one over here. your unengaged leads that don't have any market reports or search alerts or campaigns, or leads that are unsubscribed to emails and texts. That is a place for you to kind of look and say, okay, I need to be better about touching my leads. I mean, you might have tons of good lead nurturing, but you also have some unengaged leads, and then so this is going to be where you can find leads that are not being, and you can view them here. No search alerts, no market reports. I'm just going to pull up mine so that we can go through this better. So when you click that view, it opens up your CRM with a filter, and it'll just show leads that are unnurtured at this point. So then the next couple things, consumer interest. This is probably more for just which of your web pages have performed the best to get for lead capturing. This is more of an admin view, but I'll show my own. It's probably not, there's no data there, yeah. But so that is, most viewed properties, most popular areas that you've been working with. So pretty much anything you might need is accessible here. Any sort of questions you might have about any of the data that kvCORE has tracked, you can pretty much access them here. So there's not a whole lot to the business analytics, but it's all pretty important stuff. So yeah, that's what I got for today. Go in there, click around, learn a little bit about where you stand with kvCORE, and kind of stay in touch with your contacts. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for all those who watched the recorded version, and let me know if you have any questions about anything we went over today. Thanks.